What's going on, guys? Usual UK here. Hope you're doing okay. Welcome to our first player review of FIFA 21, and we're going to be looking at Ansu Fati. Firstly, this is the team we're going to be using. Logotos has kindly allowed us to borrow his team, and what a team it is. So let's have a look at Ansu Fati first and foremost. Absolute banging stats for this time of the year. 95 pace, 84 shooting, 80 passing, 87 dribbling, 39 defense and 69 physical. Let's have a look at the in-depth before we look at the skill moves and the weak foot. Well, as you see, 96 acceleration, 93 sprint speeds. That's obviously not an issue. Finishing 88, 98 agility, 90 balance, 87 dribbling. Really, really good stats. You know, what he doesn't need defending is something obviously that's, you know, very bad on a forward. So everything else looks very, very good, very promising. I can't wait to actually get into using this card to see if he's actually any good. Will he fit the meta? I don't know. Dribbling is very important this year, it seems, in FIFA. And with 98 agility and 90 balance, I think he's probably going to be pretty good. 87 dribbling as well. Got high, medium work rates, high attacking work rates, medium defensive work rates, and 4-star, 4-star. So 4-star skill moves, decent. Can do the majority of the skill moves, and 4-star weak foot, it's enough. So at the moment, Ansu Fati costs 166k on PS4, 174k on Xbox, and 175k on PC. So let's see if he's worth your coins. As he is a winger, we're going to leave him in the 4-3-3 formation and see how he plays alongside the likes of these players. We're going to head into Div rival matches. The best way to test this is against actual opponents. In Div 4, we're going to try the 4-3-3 and the 4-1-2-1-2 to see how he is in wide and narrow formation. So let's go and play these games and see how he gets on. I want it to be a good player review. If he's not very good, if he's not worth the coins, in my opinion, I'll let you know. If he's insane, brilliant. Go ahead, do him. But let's have a look and see how good he is up against this sort of team. I mean, his movement there to get into that position is great. Nice bit of dribbling. How's your right stick dribbling? Nice. Pace to get away from the defender as well. Turns inside. Maybe just not enough strength to get through that gap. About in the overlap. How's your pass back to Pogba? Oh, it's very nice actually. Very nicely weighted. Expecting maybe a bit more in the finishing. We do have Deadeye applied for increased shot power. But there we saw kind of lacking. Well, he's gone off on a run. Can we find him? Good pace though, good pace, man. He left that defender for dead as soon as he started running. That's a beautifully weighted pass from him. He's incredibly agile, it has to be said. Quite similar, to be honest. Alright, Ansu Fati, how are your free kicks? He's moved the goalkeeper. Okay, it wasn't the best free kick, was it? Oh, it's brilliant. Brilliant timing of the run. There he is. Oh, it's lovely. Mistimed pass by Pogba. Here we go, here he is. Lovely finish. His dribbling is immense, it has to be said, but something I have noticed is he's a bit out of position on occasions or tentative to make runs. Having said that, now he's just made a lovely darting run in behind there. Can you find Pogba? Not really. It's probably my fault. Not a great pass. Alright, what have you got? A disappointing pass. It was hard angle, but passing hasn't really been on point. So far in the 4-3-3, I'm not seeing anything too encouraging for the price tag. It is 166k on PlayStation. His throwings are awful. Alright, Ansu Fati, are you going to get in position? Make some movement. Right, where are you going now? I want to see how good his movement is off the ball. I've sent him on a run there. Right, come on Ansu Fati, can you get the final goal? What a ball! And he's made a brilliant run there. Can he pick out the guy on the edge of the box? Now to Salah. I think his position on the counter attack is good. But when the ball when it's static, like there, like he's off. He's already off. He was off way too fast. So I couldn't even play him the ball. And that's not even a foul. Ansu Fati seems to get on his bike very good on the counter attack. It doesn't seem to time his run very well when the build-up play slows down. But we'll see how it goes in the second match. So just to show the custom tactics we are using, everything's absolutely balanced. The same as our other winger who is Salah, who we're going to try and maybe compare him against. Salah's around 400k, Ansu Fati 166k on PS4, as I've said. So if he's anywhere near comparable, then we can probably make maybe a good deduction from that Ansu Fati might be worth his 166k coins, but we shall see. We'll compare them both and also standalone see Ansu Fati's weaknesses and his strengths. All right, the second team we face, it's a pretty decent team. Time that, is he onside? That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Another brilliant run. Nice pass. Got the pace to get away from the defender? Almost. Oh, no. Done enough, done enough. Get it back to him. Oh, so close to getting through. That's nice. Nice little chip ball there from Fati. Well, we've seen Ansu Fati on the wing. Made a slight comparison to Salah, who seems have a lot better positioning and quicker reactions, and his stats actually do show that in game. At the moment, I'm not overwhelmed with his card. His dribbling is fantastic, his pace is fantastic, but he doesn't seem to have, he's not world class. We're going to now try him in the 4-1-2-1-2 and see how he is in the narrow formation. He's made a great run. Brilliant. Lovely cutback ball. What we needed, the nice pace on it to get past that defender. Here he is, Fati again on the ball. Oh, he's picked out a lovely pass. And he's timed his run perfectly. Is that on? Onside. How's your chipping? Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Really nice. I think the balance helped there. He managed to literally stop dead. Just control the chip right into the top corner. So far, I'm very much liking him in the central position. Oh my god, the dribbling, fantastic. He's already off on his bike. Lovely. Don't know if he's going to get the pace to get behind the defender. On. Oh, it's fantastic. Again with the chip. Agility, balance, brilliant. The way that he started and timed that run was fantastic. Go on. Fantastic. Wow, okay. In the 4-3-3, I wasn't so convinced, but in this 4-1-2-1-2, maybe my opponent isn't as good. We are starting to find a lot of space and room for him to work in. Not sure how he's got away with that one. On. Do you look for the pass to the back post? Try out his finesse. Oh, it's actually really nice. He managed to work his body around the ball there and curl it right into the top corner. Normally they would have gone straight into the keeper. I'm not sure what keeper that guy's running, but nice finish. Yeah, one thing I have to say is I do notice his lack of strength, and that's something that got him in trouble playing left wing. As striker, I don't mind it so much because he finds himself getting in behind the defence and not having to go shoulder to shoulder necessarily against the defender. On the wing, unless his timing was perfect, which it wasn't always. Here we go again. On the wing, if his timing wasn't perfect, then he would end up obviously being shoulder to shoulder, and he's lacking in strength. He's not the strongest of players. But striker, as I say, he gets in behind, he's fast enough, and he's got the dribbling, he's got the agility, he's got the balance to do things like that, and just simple finish. Right, can he pick out a ball? It's okay. It's not a bad long pass. I'm not overly against this card just yet. I think he's got a lot of promise. It's a lot of coins for the start of the game. It's a lot of coins. Brilliant. Brilliant timing of the run. He's got for a finish. Gonna get him even on goal. Fantastic. Fantastic cut back to Mane. He has a lot of strengths, apart from his strength. Passing, but his dribbling, his finishing, his pace have been on point. But when he's really close to you, he just absolutely wiped out. Go on. Initially had good strength there. Oh, he's worked his way back as well. Love to see that. It was meant to be back to him. Please be on. Oh, again. Just doesn't time it perfectly. Well, we took a couple of bad results. Sorry to Loga Toaster. With such an incredible team, I was really trying to get the ball to Ansu Fati to see how good he was in both the 4-3-3 and the 4-1-2-1-2, which is what we've been doing here today. We had Salah to compare him in the 4-3-3 and Mane in the 4-1-2-1-2. He was the second striker. And it goes without saying, both of those cards were really good. When I did get them a ball, Mane and Salah, that is. We're not reviewing them today, but it's good to compare them to Ansu Fati because they had something a little bit more special. I'm not sure if it was their positioning or reactions. But obviously they're more expensive cards. They're around about I think 400k for Salah, 412k at the moment for Mane to be precise. And you're looking at this card, 166k on PlayStation 4. One thing did notice is his his stamina did seem quite bad, but I think we were getting the ball to him too much, so I think that was understandable. 80 stamina isn't too terrible at all. What we did notice though was his strength. Really, a lack of strength cost him a few times on the ball where he could have just run past the defender, maybe gone shoulder to shoulder. He would just get the ball would just get taken off him very, very easily. Mane here that has 70 strength, maybe to do with his aggression as well. He did seem to not really fight for the badge, but I have to tell you, I was really, really impressed with his agility, with his dribbling, and his pace. His shooting, actually, with the 88 finishing, is pretty accurate. His shooting was quite good. The times we did manage to score with him, managed to clinically put it in the back of the net. I have to say, overall, I don't think 166k is too crazy a price for him. But at the stage we are in the game, I think it's probably not worth your coins unless you obviously want to have a La Liga team for the foreseeable future and you're not going to continuously change your team. And I would recommend, personally, in the 4-1-2-1-2, he is brilliant running in behind as a striker. Really, really good. Obviously, 95 pace, exceptional pace. And when he does get the ball, his first touch is great. And he can finish, as we've seen. Very good at chipping. Nice finesse shot into the top corner. One of the early games. We tested him in Div 4. My overall conclusion is don't do him unless you want a La Liga team for the foreseeable future. The likes of Mane and Salah, they're 240k more, but they're tradable and probably look to go up in price. This is definitely not a rip-off price, in my opinion. I think it's a very good valued SBC. I think it's, if fodder goes down, if you can get him around about 120, 130, I think this is a great winger / striker to have in your team if you're going to change formation in game. It's personally, for me, a thumbs down. If you're going to build a La Liga team, I would go for it. If he drops to 120, 130k, I'm in. I'll get him for my team as well. We've only reviewed him in 5 matches. There's been 4 matches here that I've tried to piece together some parts for you to see if he's the right sort of guy for you. Obviously, this is my subjective opinion, so take what you will of this video. And if you did enjoy it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs up. Feel free to leave me any feedback. This is one of my first reviews. It's my first review on FIFA 21. So any feedback, whether you want to see me focus on specifically dribbling, specifically tackling, specifically whatever it may be, then we can do that in the next video, and I can sort of segment it, you know, this bit for pace, this bit for dribbling, have all the parts and go through pros and cons like that. But any feedback whatsoever, feel free to put it in the comments below. I hope you have enjoyed it, and until next time, bye-bye.